It is Drag Week 2022. We have the tech line right here behind me. Today we are going to go through, meet some of the drivers of this amazing event, see some of these cars, have a wonderful time. I hope you guys are ready for today's video. So we're getting through tech, and while we're going through this process, we're going to go and talk to some of the drivers so you guys can see who all's here. We want to focus on some of the guys that aren't necessarily the big name people, so you guys can kind of get a feel of the field. There's a lot of new cars this year. There's a lot of people here that are just here to have the time of their life, and we want to showcase that a little bit in today's video. So let's go talk to some of the drivers and see how they're doing.
I'm Crier. I got a 1963 Divco milk truck with a 565 big block Chevy twin turbo in it. This is our second attempt at Drag Week. Hopefully, maybe end goal for the week to get in the 10s, but right now we just want to wheelie and have fun.
So what are the changes that you've made?
I ended up putting a brand new engine in it. We cracked the block at 6 week. At 6 week, we cracked the block, cracked the crank, and had to start all over. So it went from a 496 to a 565. Don't know if it'll be much faster. We really didn't have much more power. It's just a better combination available, so work from there.
Well, good luck this week, and we will keep up with you throughout the week.
Thanks, guys. Hopefully see you all week.
Hi, I'm Dave Nyber from Lake St. Louis, Missouri. 2016 Hellcat with light mods. It's got a 900 horsepower package from Liver Noise and just a few suspension mods. Other than that, it's pretty much stock. This is our first time doing Drag Week. Looking forward to it. That's about it.
My name's Cobb. I'm from Monroe, Michigan. Got a 2009 Escape here with a nice 3-liter in it. Took about 1,200 pounds worth of weight out of it. Should be right around 2,800 pounds. Started out as a daily driver, but after insurance totaled it due to value of damage to replace everything, decided to do the buyback for $700. About $500 with extra parts, run around $1,200 total into this thing, hoping for like a low 14.
Yes. Hello, my name is Robert Schmidt. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. This is my 96 LSS. I've done several Drag Week events before. I've had this car about 24 years now. I was at one of the very first Drag Weeks, and it just continues to be a thing that I like to do.
So I'm Marty from Bertrand, Illinois. This is my 55 Chevy. Doing the Drag Week with my best buddy Scott. So this car, we bought this. This was a worn out old race car out of Louisiana, but I purchased it from a fellow in Chicago who told me I was buying it just for the title and it would never see the road again. Well, here it is. Small block Chevy, 383, just as simple as it could be. Try to keep the car simple and, you know, somewhat dependable, and it's a regular race car in Byron, Illinois. And in 17, my son and I, we did Drag Week in this car, and we survived. Hopefully, we'll survive again.
Hey, my name's Michael Sweeney. I live in Lealdo, Indiana, about 10 miles north of Fort Wayne. This is my buddy Dean Bunting, and we did Drag Week last year. This 2019 Dodge Challenger 1320. It's one of 38 made in Sublime Lime. He's got the same car I do, plumb crazy, one of 88 made. And this just got bolt-on goodies to it. Hopefully it'll do 11 and a half.
Matthew Soderberg from St. Louis, Missouri.
And tell me something about your car.
It's a 1954 Chevy station wagon, 210 Handyman. I got it in 2013. That was my first Drag Week. I went with a friend of mine, and I really thought it was pretty fun. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go get a car, but I didn't just want a muscle car, I wanted something different. So I ended up with this wagon. The wagon itself, from what I'm told, came from a Native American reservation in Oklahoma, but I bought it from a guy in down Springfield, Missouri. And it was just a roller at that point. And then the other thing is, I was like, what motor? A friend of mine said, well, get an LS. I said, what's an LS? He said, that's the new Chevy motor. You can make power cheap. So I went into a junkyard like the very next weekend and pulled a 5.3 truck motor out by myself. and then took it to a machine shop. They bored it out. It's got it's 5.7 now with flat top pistons out of like a Camaro. I don't remember the specs on the cam, and just naturally aspirated. And so far the best is 12.5 at 106 miles an hour.
Dave Brock, Plainville, Michigan. It's a 1970 Malibu. Got a carbureted LS1 in it. Hopefully run low 12s with it. First time ever doing drag week.
So truck's name is Bernie. It's a 45 Chevy. It is a chassis car I built in my garage at my little business in Miami, Oklahoma. My name's Robert Berry. I'm from Miami, Oklahoma.
It's okay. That's all right. Go ahead.
So anyway, it is a tube chassis, mild steel. The motor is a common rail Cummins with compounds, and it's got a Garrett 88 is the big charger on top, and the small charger is a Borg base 7286, I believe. So it's compound turbos. The injectors are 450% over. So we just finished, a week ago, we finished race week, and we had a 912 average for the week. Our ET was down and our miles an hour was off quite a bit, and we realized coming home the last day that we had a ruptured intercooler. So we were only making about 35 pounds of boost where it normally makes about 75. So that was really hurting our ET, especially our mile an hour on the big end. So anyway, it's...
What's your goals for it?
Our goal is to run 8s at each track. So if we go out and run a 920, we're probably going to get back in line and make another pass. We really want to have an 8-second, like an 899 average or faster for the week. So.
And your ultimate goal, what are you wanting to accomplish with it?
The goal is to have the fastest street legal diesel, period. So in other words, I drove this truck 750, almost 800 miles 2 weeks ago, and went out and ran an 8-second pass at Tulsa. So we really don't know what the fastest pass is. We think it might be 850, and we're right on the cusp of running an 850. So that's our goal. We'd really like by the first of next year to be running we're hoping to run a 799. And that's a pretty lofty goal. So
can be done. It can be done.
It can be done.
You put your mind to it, it can. It seems like you set your mind to something, you're going to do it. So that's good.
Well, we're trying. We're trying.
Good.
So anyway.
Well, you just have fun this week and enjoy yourselves, and good luck with accomplishing what you want to do.
Thank you. We appreciate the video, and God bless you guys.
Good afternoon. I'm Lowell Rust from Greenville, South Carolina. I have my 67 Pontiac GTO here for my 3rd drag week. Looking forward to reuniting with car friends and having a good time.
What size engine do you have in this?
That's a Pontiac 455. Mainly stock, hydraulic roller cam, factory heads, factory intake, and a quadrant head.
Hi, my name is Tyler Bertrand. This is my dad, Jason. This is a 1964 Chevelle. It has a 468 big block in it. We're racing in the street race class. It's taken about 10 years to get this old girl together, so we're just kind of happy to be here today. So.
Is this your first one?
Yes, sir.
First time I've ever doing this.
First drag week, so.
Well, that's wonderful. Good. Just have a great time and enjoy yourself, and hopefully you do the best.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm Austin Mathias. We're from up in northeast Iowa. This is a 66 GMC that I bought from my grandpa a few years ago. He bought it 35 years ago or so, shoved it in a shed, never touched it again, and he didn't know if it ran or not until Friday night was the first time it ever ran. Basically went through all of it. A lot of time.
So you brought it out of the mothballs to get it to come here and run.
Yep.
Have you had it on a track yet?
Nope. Nope. Driving down here was the test, and it passed that.
What, does it still have the original engine and everything?
Nope. Originally it was a V6, a 305, but now it's got a 383 small block Chevy with a tunnel ram and dual quads with a 4-speed Muncie in it, 12-bolt rear end. I mean, there wasn't really anything of the truck that we didn't touch. Most of the wiring had to be kind of gone through and make sure everything worked and simplified. And it'll work for now, but it's one of those that's going to have to be gone back through and maybe a few things touched up after the fact. But just happy to be down here and make it work.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing your story. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Chuck Fryer from Marseilles, Illinois. This is my dad, Sid. It's a 62 Beetle, had since 96. We crossed the finish line at Great Lakes Dragway over 100 miles an hour upside down. I think that was 2006, so we rebuilt it a different color this time, and it's ran a best in the 1150s. We're hoping for 1250s this week.
Wow. And what's it got in it?
Just a VW motor, a 2.3 liter carbureted, naturally aspirated engine.
Very good. So what are you wanting to accomplish this week? Anything in particular?
We would like to be in the 12s and finish.
I want to make some memories.
There you go. Memories. Well, we're just hoping for the best and have a great week. Enjoy yourselves and have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm John Mankia, 27 from Richmond, Virginia. It's got a 71 Camaro, LS, turbo, kind of same as most cars out here.
So you can't pop the hood to show it to us because you've already went through tech and you have this little thing on the hood. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, so we got the tamper tape on the hood, decided shouldn't have to do anything with the car, so let's go ahead and seal the hood. If I can make the fastest pass, you know, or fastest average for the week with sealed hood, I get a trophy or something. So try it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Awesome. And you said that you're trying to go how fast with the sealed hood this whole week?
Trying to go 890s. That's fast. That'll be the fastest I've been. I've been 917 in the past, but never 890. So a couple of changes, and I think we can do it.
So you want to do your personal best and average your personal best with the sealed hood. Okay, man. That is a lofty goal, but you are taking care of the car, you said earlier, so you're cleaning a little bit, taking care of it. So hopefully we'll take care of you, man. Have a good week, and it was nice meeting you.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, so what is the setup on the Mustang?
It's a 572 big block Ford, twin 92 millimeter turbos. It's got a Bruno drive and a 3-speed Lenco, 9-inch out back. It's got 315 drag radials on it.
So you were running all week without a trailer.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome, man. That's pretty sweet. What do you run? What is your fastest time in the car?
So we made some half passes at 790 in it.
What's the weight?
You know, I don't know. It was like right around 29, but then I changed the transmission. Put a dry sump and some other shit on it. So, you know, I don't know. 32 maybe.
So Cameron made it.
Made it. Waitlist. I don't know how, but we made it.
Yes. So we just saw you last or 2 weeks ago, whatever. We saw you at race
like 2
week.
weeks ago-ish.
Yeah, something like that. And you weren't sure if you were going to be coming to drag week, and now you are here and you are entered. So high five. We get to show him my part of the country this time, so that'll be good.
Get to go some new tracks, check everything out. So might as well do a 4th drag and drive, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Super Creek wasn't 22. I gotta remember that. It seems like that was last year.
It does. It does very much. Awesome, man. Well, are you gonna make a test pass tonight?
We'll see.
All right.
Get it changed over. I've got fuel and everything in it. I gotta change the pulley on the supercharger. See where it's gonna be.
There you go.
I haven't looked at the DA yet. We'll figure it out.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Probably give her a hit and just see.
Okay.
So.
Cool, man. Well, good luck this week. It's gonna be awesome. We'll keep up with you. We'll probably be rolling with you sometime. So.
It's having fun.
Awesome, man. So it's really good to get to talk to all of the drivers. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But what would it be to have a drag week video without a little bit of racing? racing. Today we have a test and tune going on this evening. Cars are getting in the lanes and we are about to get to some action. Let's see who all decides to make that test hit and possibly give the opportunity to break one extra time. That you know, it's always different trains of thought. Either you take the pass and you find something that was broke and you can have time to fix it, or you know, you put extra stress on the vehicle that's not needed and break it. So, you know, definitely different schools of thought on it. Let's see who decides to take their test hit tonight, and let's have some fun. First pass. Well guys, that is a wrap for today's video of Drag Week. Be looking for so much more content on all the social media platforms. We have a lot coming at you. We're excited for this week. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Have a blessed day. I'll talk to you guys next time.